Hey guys, this is Jimmy Loves to Lulu. First of all, look at that. Wow! Yeah, baby. My skin and cut. Anyway, so I am here with the first week of Thrifty Penny and Scrap collaboration. This is another collaboration. Basically, it's like a spending freeze and a use your scrap stash. Whether your scrap stash is paper, ribbon, fabric, felt scraps, whatever you consider a scrap from your stash, you can use it, okay? So I'm going to do in this video is basically the introduction type video so that you can get an idea. We're going to answer 2 questions and then we're going to show you our scrap stash. And then we also picked at least two paper pads that you wanted to use or use down or use up in this collab. So hopefully you can get a lot of projects out of this. So the first thing I'm going to show you, see, this was my Michael's haul. I set up the bin and I love that it slides. You see that sliding? That slide action. What, baby? So we get that slide action going. Try to get you so you can see better. So in here I have, I cleaned up all my scraps that I had in 2 of these, magazine holders, and I dumped a bunch in the trash, and then I kept the bigger pieces. So I also threw in this Art Deco pad just because I need some place to put it, but then I have a ton of other pieces. These are some card bases and some pieces of cardstock that are lovely, and I believe I got a bunch of these from Tina Kappa. Okay, and I know I got a bunch of these pages like this paper here from Tina Kappa, so I wanted to put that in this bin. Okay, and this is pretty much most of my scraps. I do have one other thing of scraps, but I didn't feel like getting it out for this collab, and it's already organized. So I have these cards that I kind of want to alter and use. There's some envelopes pieces. There are some cards bases that I had just stuck in there, so I put those in there to use. I had some Stampin' Up card bases, so I put those in here. I had some little extra leftover envelopes and bits and pieces from the journal I just made. You saw that video possibly. I put these in there just because they would fit. Then I have some cut pieces, leftover pieces from various projects. Actually, I think these were all journals that I did and some card stuff and so forth. Some just Mary and this. You just saw this because I just made that card for the previous collab out of it. So I just threw that in there, even though it's a relatively big piece. So there's that other piece of that, and I love this. It's got that like linen feel to it, and then that's the back. And I had this piece of cardstock and just some. This was a card, so I want to kind of put this in something. Some more pieces. There's some 8x8s in here, some 8.5 by 11 pieces that they're not really scrap, but I had them in my scrap bin. I don't have them designated for a particular project, so I did that. And then there's just more of the same, just some of these pieces. So I put all of those together because I figured I could go ahead and use a bunch of these items that, even though like the card bases aren't quote unquote scrap, they're in my scrap bin anyway because I have other card bases and stuff. So I put that in there, and then I had a smaller bunch of scraps that I just put in this plastic bag so I could have this drawer organized. Okay, so then it looks all neat and pretty instead of wild and crazy. And so that's just my bin. So I want to pull a bunch of stuff out of this bin. Then for my 2 paper pads, I actually have this magazine thing. And I had these loose pages. You know how you have loose pages around and little bits here, and they were just sitting out and stuff. So I put those in here. This was a piece of that Kirby Teasdale pad that I had left. There's some more little loose pages And then I was trying to clean up my craft room, make some more space and stuff and get everything reorganized. So I just put all this stuff in here. So I've got that paper pad that I showed you from Michael's Hot Buy. I put that in here because I actually have 2 of these now. Yay! I put in this one, the Bahama Mama Hot Buy pad. So I put that in there because it's not precious, you know. And I have this Jack and Jill, look, can you see? See that clearance price? And I got more off of that. So I had this Jack and Jill Princess paper kit. And it was just laying around. So that's what I put in here. Oh, and this piece of Can Company. So I put all those just in here so that I could use them and just pull a bunch out of these 2 stacks. So those are my scrap bin and my extra pad of paper that I want to use. And then, let's see if I can give you something pretty to look at, because that's not pretty, right? Pretty. How about we'll just turn you down here. I'll turn you back here, so hopefully you don't get sick. And then we'll just show some coloring, because I'm about to do some coloring. There's some of my, that's not my digi. This isn't, but some of my digis from my shop that I'll be coloring up. Mimsy Mumsy, you gotta love her. So there, how about that? Is that nice? That's nice, right? Things to color. Oh, and speaking of coloring, I'm getting my order of my replacement Spectrum Noirs in tomorrow. Yay! So, why am I doing a spending free/chill? Or am I doing a freeze or a slash or a chill? So this time I'm trying to do like a for chill. A for chill. I really want to do even less spending than I did last time. And I kind of want to do a freeze for as long as I can keep that freeze going. So I'm expecting it'll be a chill, but I would like to do a freeze more so than I did last time. So it's more like a freeze chill, freeze chill, freeze chill. So that is what I'm going to do. And the reason why is because I spent too much money on craft supplies. We all do. And basically, to be honest, I love having new stuff, and it's so awesome, whatever. But I also want to switch focus a little bit away from buying a bunch of craft supplies when I have a ton already. I'm even going to start destashing some stuff again. And I want to start focusing more on doing some more writing, because I haven't been doing that. I want to focus on using some more of the stuff that I actually have that's already here. I want to, you know, just kind of do that kind of thing, because it's like, what is the point? You know, I'm even more to the point of what is the point of buying a bunch of stuff if you don't use it all, or if you can't use it all. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I don't know, there's a little disgust, a little love-hate going on with the whole crafty thing. And you know how it is. You know how you get to that point where it's like, what is the point? What is the point of even doing anything? I know that sounds like kind of a bummer, but that's kind of like where I'm at right now. It's just like, I like to do the craft things. I love to have new toys. I love to have stuff come in and, you know, like the whole shopping experience and getting a good deal. But at the same time, I'm just kind of like, what's the point? I mean, does anybody really care? I mean, does anybody really care once you get to it? So I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling that with the whole thing. Then, so that's the what and the why, and how will I be recording. I did the little book that Paige did, where she was paying herself back and recording what she was doing, and I kind of want to do that this time as well, but I need to do a bigger book than what I used last time. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and use a lined book, but I just need to find one in my stash. There's no point in going to buy one, because I know I have some around here. So anyway, that is what I am doing. And if you would like to participate, the collab itself is closed. The collab, to be on the collab list, is closed, but you can always do a VR. So that you can play along if you would like to, and you can just let me know in the comments below when you post, you know, on the videos, if you're going to do a VR. You can go ahead and put that link down there so that we can check it out. Yeah, so And I will be doing another collab probably probably more towards May and June. And I'm thinking of doing a doll collab. So if you are interested in doing a doll collab, let me know. All right. Thanks for watching, and go check out the other ladies because we are all on this journey together. Together. All right. Bye.